Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football.
Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. First down, Brissett. His throw incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brissett now. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, Brissett. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. A Raider first down, 17 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. They run, Martin. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Here's a quick throw finding Edelman. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Now Brissett. And that is incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every. Brissett on first down. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 30. Past the 20. And it's a touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see.
They start the drive with Martin, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Brissett. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Brissett to throw on first. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Now a run for Barner. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Brissett, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Now, that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come...
First and 10, Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Brissett. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Out of the gun, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14.
Go. Go.
A first down throw for Brissett. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, we looked at each other. They'll run it now with Barner. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 30 on second down, Brissett. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They try to fire up the running game with Martin. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Texans with great field position. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now in Houston, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd and 7, Brissett. And his throw here's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Give them 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. And in the air once more, it's Brissett. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And it's a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the... Here's Brissett. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Brissett. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic.